Okay, welcome to the press conference of the 42nd Chess Olympiad in Baku. And we're so pleased to welcome women's world champion and now Olympic champion Hu Yifan from China.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I thought you've won already everything you could in women's chess at least. You're multiple times women's world champion. However, you just told me that actually it's only your first Olympic gold with your team.
I've been played since 2006, and somehow, this is my first time winning the tournament, although honestly speaking, that my previous performance are even better than this time.
But it's teamwork, right, at the Olympiad, and no one's individual result in itself is sufficient to win.
We're very happy to win this tournament, and I think that we are really, lucky to win this event since our beginning are not so promising. In the earlier rounds, for example, we drew Vietnam. And later on, we drew Romania, which are not considered to be the strongest teams. Of course, they're very compatible. But somehow that other teams, for example, like the Russia, Ukraine, Georgia, and so on, they are also not performing, I think, in their best shapes. And also some other top-rated girl players are even not play, this Olympiad. So somehow.
China was dominating the Women Olympiads from 1998 through 2004 when they won 5 times in a row.
4 times in a row?
Four times in a row. And now the 5th time. So this is quite remarkable and your first gold.
After 10 years.
After 10 years. So it's...
Oh, no, after actually 12 years.
12 years even, indeed. Tell us about your last game that you just finished literally minutes ago with the former world champion and your rival for many years, Alexandra Kosteniuk. I saw you had a pawn up and then the game ended with perpetual checks. How did you live through the game? It's always different to hear it directly from the source, from the players, than watching it from the outside.
Yeah, this is a very interesting game, but since we're playing the last round, so we're not only, play for our games, we also need to see the team situation. And at some moment, I was trying to, there's some 3 times repetition, but I trying to continue to playing because I saw that the situation of the team are not so clear. And also I felt that my game are having some slight advantage, although not easy to, break. And also later on my king get weakened, so I think she's making the right decision to sacrificing the pawn, and then she could have the fire and to make the counter play.
That's right. Well, it shows that your experience plays off, that you're looking around how your teammates are doing. As you said, this is your 6th Olympiad, so you're certainly extremely experienced, and you made the right decision, keeping the pressure on, even though the game ended in a draw at the end, but it led to your team winning, and that's what counts, obviously.
Also mentioned that actually we've also played a few times Women's World Team Championship, and where we won, I think, at least 2 times before. But Olympiad is different because we're having more stronger teams, not so like the only qualifying teams.
That's right. I also have to ask you about something a little bit unpleasant, perhaps your accident that you had early in the tournament against Latvia's finance minister. What happened in that game?
Well, not accident. When you're mentioning this, I was thinking something happened during the event. But of course, this losing is really, made me quite upset because I even didn't really think that I could lost such a game. Although, I think she's very, amazing. She's good, not only in chess, but also in the political world. But somehow that game, I think I'm not in a good shape.
You didn't play too well, and she played, I think, quite well.
Yeah, and I think she's also playing strong in that game. Slowly get improved by White's position. But of course, I was trying to fight for a win. So at some moment, I made the emotional decision, and it led to the disaster. But okay, it's chess. Sometimes it could happen. But generally speaking, my performance this time are not great.
Well, luckily for your team, despite your loss in that particular match, it didn't affect the outcome of the match. China still beat Latvia in that match. I have to ask you about your announcement or request as of changing the World Championship cycle. And to my understanding, FIDE is not planning to change it at the moment. Is it indeed that you're not planning to defend your title or compete in the cycle upcoming?
Yeah, I think if the women's system will continue to be like this, since I already dropped out from Grand Prix, so probably I will not join this cycle at the moment. But how to say? Of course, I understand it's not easy to change the system, but after these 6 years I've been involved to the cycle, so I felt that we could find a more reasonable way. So although I'm not in the system anymore, but I still hope to do my best to trying to help the system to improve in a reasonable way, because I think that at some moment more women players will feel like this, and I hope to do something, devote something not for myself but also for the women's chess.
That's great to hear. I wanted to ask you, what are your long-term goals, given that in women's chess you pretty much achieved everything imaginable now, Olympic champion, but many world titles. Despite your young age, you already achieved a lot. Are you planning to try to get in the top 10 in the world, or are you thinking about a career outside of chess, perhaps?
Well, recent years, of course, I'm hoping to focus on chess as well. Probably in the meantime, also studying. But I still could feel that if I'm working more harder and to be more, there's some space to improve, to be more stronger, more compatible. Currently, I cannot say that to reach the top 10, because we could see that nowadays top 10 are 2,780 at least, something like that. It's very, very strong. I've been played some of them, well, probably most of them, and I could feel that they're really stronger. Not only experienced, but they're quite universal. There's no weakness. So in this part, I think I still need to work hard to improve myself, because for the last 4 years I was also seriously studying, and somehow my time are split.
What did you major in your academic studies?
International relations. Currently, I'm also thinking for my graduate studying, probably I will change my major to a more practical field.
Are you planning to skip a year after you graduate, or are you continuing right away with your studies?
No, I will actually skip a year because I already graduated this summer. And then I didn't apply anything in this September. Probably I will do in 2017, but I will see. I will see with my chess tournament, chess schedule. If I could really want to work on chess, probably it will skip. Even one more year. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations for
Thank
you
you.
as well as the Chinese team. And I think we'll have additional guests joining the press conference. So I thank you for your time
Thanks.
for the moment. Thank you.